If there's something I've grown fond of thanks to roguelikes, it's meta progression. And you could say this is one of the reasons why I love Bullet Heavens and why they've become my favorite genre in recent years, which is why Nordhold showed up on my radar. It's not the first tower defense game that has meta progression, but it does feel like it's trying something new, or at least new-ish to me. Nordhold is a tower defense game developed by Stunforge, and it borrows elements from the roguelike and resource management genre. Not only do you have to worry about efficient tower placement and upgrades and targeting, even though I never focus on targeting or even think about it, but you have to also worry about where you're going to get the resources for it on time and whether you should prioritize the towers in the first place. Because in here, monsters aren't going to drop you the resources you need, at least when you first start off. In this game, you have to manage your own economy, and you have to also manage its growth. It's a city after all. It isn't as complex as Tower Factory for me. I'm losing my mind in this game. I swear, in a game like this, you need to be both proficient in tower defense games and in those factory games. I just wish I could just, I don't know. And Nordhold does scratch that itch to an extent. The resource management isn't complex, and it's more so thinking of what to prioritize and when. Unlocking the other buildings and towers, and banking on your meta progression points to get the ball rolling quicker, because you can get more starting wood, more starting stone, more starting wheat, gold. You can start with a relic, which will give you buffs. You know, things that'll make life easier when you first start off, like nepotism. The demo is holding back a ton of that good meta progression. The roguelite aspect is also there, as every so often, which will show up on the upper right of the screen, you'll get banner choices and hero choices, which will be random every run. And they can range from giving a bleeding effect to your arrow tower to increasing the fire rate of your tower, and many other modifiers that will just make your towers very strong. And the heroes will also be random, and their effects can also be different, such as workers gaining extra gold, or the heroes come in with more resources. And the spells can also affect the field by damaging a specific spot, damaging random enemies, so on and so forth. It adds replayability because you can kind of make your own build, and you have to gamble whether you go for a specific tower buff or not, because again, as a roguelike, everything is random. You don't know if you're going to get what you're looking for, so you have to adapt, you have to gamble a little bit, and that's the joy of roguelikes, right? So far, the demo has portrayed the game as a competent tower defense game that's mixing itself with another genre enough to somewhat set itself apart from other tower defense games, but not committing too harshly to the resource management aspect. It's like a nice little simple mix. I'm also a fan of being able to see the villagers living it up in the city. You're welcome. The full game will have a way to collect resources from the battlefield and more of everything else, from towers to biomes to fusion and buildings. It's a whole lot of more stuff. And that's it. That's my quick little preview of Nordhold, the demo. Thank you very much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And if you have a recommendation for a cool tower defense game you've heard of or I haven't heard of, let me know in the comments below and I'll take a peek at it. Thank you.